Welcome to the fourth week of 2024. So it's a time when the year is gracefully unfolding and the cosmic energies are guiding us towards deeper insights. I trust this message finds you in a space of contemplation and readiness for the magic that January the 22nd through to the 28th holds for us. So as we embrace on the energy of this week, it's a call to go within, to reflect, to pause, and to acknowledge the growth that is silently unfolded in our lives. So whether you're finding stillness in your thoughts, walking the quiet paths of winter, know that the universe is aligning to provide moments of profound understanding for you. This week, the cosmic tapestry invites us, encourages us to dive into introspection, to explore the depths of our thoughts, to find the wisdom that lies beneath the surface. It's a time to connect with the quiet whispers of our soul and align our actions with our truest intentions. I'm truly grateful to have you here, companions on this cosmic journey. Together, let's explore the energies of the week, unveil the cosmic insights, and find the peace that comes from embracing the natural ebb and flow of life. Now, stay tuned as we navigate the cosmic currents from January the 22nd to the 28th. I'm excited to share my insights with you, offer you guidance, and be a part of your journey as we tap into the transformative energies of this reflective week. I wish you a serenity and a week filled with profound self-discovery. So let's turn to the tarot cards, look at your personal highlights of the week through your sun, your moon, and your rising signs. And if you're not aware of what your moon or rising sign are, you can just simply go to my website. The information is below and it's absolutely free. Okay, let's embrace the cosmic wisdom together. I'll meet you over there. Welcome, Scorpio. This is your weekly focus for January the 22nd through to the 28th, 2024. I'm Tilly. This is Tarot with Tilly. Thanks for being here. I truly do appreciate it. Now, I've been trying to mention it to every sign. I just started saying it at the beginning here while it's fresh in my mind. Let's be the community that we can be. Okay, so today I want you to leave an emoji into the comments, if you will, please. Maybe you liked the video. Maybe you didn't like the video. Maybe you had some takeaway from the video, and I want you to leave it in emojis and, almost make it a riddle, like we've got to figure it out. I think it'd be fun. I think it'd bring us closer together as a community. So, if you can think about it, leave an emoji in the comments. Let's see if you enjoyed the video, or if you didn't, maybe, leave that in a riddle for me on how to improve for you. Okay. Let's get to you. Our underlying energy for this week is the Ten of Swords. Now people look at this card and they go, oh no, this is my underlying energy. This is beautiful energy. Are you kidding me? So let's do numerology really fast. 1 through 9. 1 is new beginnings. 9 is obviously endings. Okay. This is a what? A 10? So 1 plus 0 is a 1 energy. So this is about the new beginnings. It may not feel like new beginnings under this energy. You might feel like you have been fighting the current, trying to break down walls that seem to be made of some kind of reinforced cement. Now, these swords are not in your back. Okay, these swords are behind you. They are a shield of strength. They are your lessons that you have learned. It's your wisdom, it's your intuition, it's your strength, it's your courage, it's your clarity, it's your understanding, it's your knowledge. There to protect you as you go forward. That you have been through the hardest part. You've been through the darkest night. Now, you may not realize it yet, but the sun is starting to break through the clouds. And eventually what's going to happen is you are going to, at some point, start to feel awakened start to feel like the transformation may be beginning for you. The things that you had hoped for, the person you want to become, the things that you want to step into. And you straighten yourself up, you dust yourself off, and you stand there, strong, independent, and ready to go forward on your path. Knowing that you've got what it takes, knowing that you've been through the hardest part. Our first card is the Page of Swords. Not the only ones to get this. Okay, a little bit of serendipity needs to go into our life here. Something, a whole bunch of different little things happen throughout the week, maybe throughout a certain day, that all of a sudden you just happen to be in the right place at the right time for the magic to begin in your life. Usually I warn when this card comes out, but this is stuff that you have been thinking about, you have been aiming for, you have been molding it into your perception of what it can be in your life, or how you can fit it into your life, or how you can step into it and take ownership of it. The Hermit. This is the here and now. This is looking at what we have to work with. This is telling us that we really don't need to go and we don't need to have anything more than we already have in order to take those first couple of steps. Now, the hermit to me is someone who would go into a cave or the desert and spend time in quiet contemplation and meditation, understanding where they are at this moment in time, their talents, their abilities, their potential, and then looking towards where they want to go and kind of mapping out where they want to step, what they want to feel, but I can't think of the word they're showing me. It's anyways, the hermit is one who sits there and sits there in the present and understands what is needed to step into the moment, so to speak, and to go with the flow and to tap into that flow and to be able to go with that and everything just come together in a very natural way. I mean, I know I made that clear as mud for everybody out there. Once you have strategized a plan, it's now time to reemerge from that cave, that desert, that time of solitude, quiet, meditative, prayer-like. Knowing the steps. Having a faith and a belief in yourself, because you have played this over in your mind. You have seen yourself taking the steps, and you were successful in your mind. Your mind is a very powerful thing when we start to take the time to go within and look within our pictures and our movies that we play for ourselves. To let our imagination run wild, run free. There was a soldier who was taken prisoner, and many years later, several years later, he was rescued. And so him and a bunch of people, they decided they were going to go for a game of golf together, and he had a perfect game. And they were like, how'd you do that? Like, you were a prisoner of war for like 2 or 3 years. We know you weren't golfing. We know you weren't even like capable of like walking or anything. How'd you do that? And he says, I play golf every day in my mind. I get out, and every time I would preoccupy myself with teeing up at the first hole and playing this course through. And so I would imagine my swings and the ball going in different areas. And so, by him focusing each and every day Well, he was imprisoned on his golf game. He actually, once he actually got to the course and held a real club in his hand, did exactly what he had seen himself do in his mind, because he played it and he played it and he played it and he played it over and over again, that movie. So what movie are you trying to tap into right now? What movie do you need to tap into? What movie do you need to create in your mind and start, just before you go to bed at night, play your movie. First thing when you wake up in the morning, you're sitting there with your cup of coffee or your cup of tea, play your movie. You're standing in the grocery line waiting for 3 carts to unload before you can even start to unload your stuff there. Play your movie. And watch what a difference that has with your reality. Life takes over, we forget to play the movie. Play the movie. Okay, one more card here. Page of Wands. We sit here in quiet contemplation. We stand here, I should say, in quiet contemplation. Or maybe it's prayer. Maybe we're giving thanks. But I think we are envisioning what we want to come into our life, and we're saying, please help me create this. And we're given very fertile soil there to plant any seeds we want. There is nothing that is going to stop it. And there are mountains there. The mountain symbolizes successes. But we have to give it, it could be thought. It could be, you're writing in a journal. You could be journaling all of this. You could be, writing in 5 years from now, I'm this person kind of letter to yourself. Put it away. Put a date on it. Open it up. See how close you came. You could be speaking it. You could be talking it. You could be actually right now going out and for interviews and stuff, and you are speaking your transformation of what you want to step into. But I also do believe that there is some kind of action behind it, because we have that Page of Swords. And she's just, things can just come our way. It just kind of seems like it was the weirdest day. And at the end of it all, this happened. For work and career, we have the Page of Cups. Wow, this is your dream job. This is your dream vocation. This is what you truly want to do. Now, we have a full moon in your work and career house. So, if it doesn't bring you joy, if it doesn't bring you happiness, if it doesn't allow your potential to soar, if it doesn't, or to utilize your potential, your talents, or your gifts, it is just, you're dreaming of something completely different. You're looking to step into like a destiny, legacy kind of, anything is possible under this. If you want to be a skydiver and you've never even been on a plane before, it can happen under this kind of energy. If you years ago you went to university and you got everything but the last year in, and then life threw you a curveball, this would be a time where you go back for that year and pick up where you left off. This is you taking the initiative to expand your horizons in the way that you want to expand them. Maybe you want 3 different little jobs. Maybe you don't want full-time anything, but you want to be of service to maybe the shut-ins or the elderly. So you do a little bit of housekeeping 3 days a week in the mornings, and then maybe the other 2 days in the morning you work for a coffee shop, and then maybe 1 or 2 of the afternoons you do something completely different in another way that kind of satisfies who you are. But I don't really see these little jobs, but I see these little jobs accumulating into big profit is what I hear. Big profit. So whatever that means for you. But with this card, it's It really is about you stepping into your joy, your happiness. And in fact, right now, if you are tight on money, okay, just raise your vibration. I'm just telling you here. With this card, you just want to, all you need to do is just get excited to say thank you for the money that's coming my way. I can't wait to receive it. Bring it on. Yeah, I am a money magnet. Allow money to be attracted to me. This is the kind of energy you have right now in career, in your job. It's about wishing of the possibility, seeing the possibility, and then stepping into the possibility. For love and relationships, we have the Six of Swords. You're not the only ones to get the Six of Swords in love and relationships. Isn't this something? This is going into uncharted territories within our relationships. We could be talking about doing new things. We could be, I mean, this could be part of a transformation for us, right? Where we want to bring the relationship to life. We want to reignite the spark. We want to try new and different things, new and different approaches, perhaps. Maybe things have changed. Maybe now you've outgrown the home and it's time to get a smaller home. I'm getting this for a lot of people for moving and stuff. I don't know why that is, but this is taking the relationship to a, I'd like to say a higher level, but it's an expanded level. It's like bringing back the joy, the happiness, the giggles, the hand holding in the park, the kind of energy. It's about, yeah, going in uncharted territories together. So yeah, maybe it's empty nest, and so you have to find, it can't be centered around the kids anymore because there are no kids anymore. Right? They all have kids. So it's about, yeah, reigniting that spark or allowing some kind of fireworks to take place into the relationship. If you've never bowled, start bowling together or playing tennis or going to dog shows or whatever it might be. But it's uncharted territory. You don't even know if you're going to enjoy it, much less them. But it's like you're inviting in new experiences to reconnect on a deeper level. Definitely. There's a strength in this too. It's like, I don't know. You're definitely going into uncharted territories, trying new things. And it's based on the things that you already like, though. It's not like really, stepping too far out of the box, but at the same time, it's bringing, something that you like and they like together as one. And this isn't necessarily the significant other. This could be a best friend where you are looking at new ways of participating in the friendship, in the relationship. Maybe you're going to start having, all the girls get together, or if you're a guy, all the guys get together and doing something with them for a weekend, or maybe it's a small trip. Maybe it's going into business together. Maybe it is, there's some kind of new involvement or new energy that's put in there. And I think you have to be kind of ready for this. Like here we are, we're sitting there with the boat, and at the back of the boat, you can see where there's a carved out spot there for the motor to go. And even though you're patiently waiting for the motor, all of a sudden this wind comes, picks you up, and all you got is that pole, and you got to go with it. It's like things can come out of the blue at you where you thought you had it all planned and mapped out. So go with the flow to see where it leads to. You plan to have dinner and a movie, and you end up walking at this one place, and you watch this street performer for longer than you should, and then it was too late to, dinner we had to go to the movie now and we'll have dinner later, or you expected a fancy restaurant and there you are eating street meat. I don't know. But it's like things can come out of the blue to infuse this into your relationships, to bring them to life. So if you are single, you may walk into a crowded room and your eyes meet and the rest is history kind of stuff, or at least you'll enjoy the moment. Enjoy the moment is very much what I get with your cards as well, about being present, being in the moment. Of course, we are thinking about our future, but I don't think it's more of thoughts and being willing to step into what is comes your way. Okay, spirituality. We got the King of Swords. Start writing out your plan. Start writing out your whether it's work, you want to do something in work, or maybe it's relationships, maybe it's your own health and well-being, but start writing out that plan. Start getting very specific about what you want to do. Start narrowing it down. And maybe it's something that it's kind of uncommon or something, or you have to make your own path to get there. You use that sword. Anybody tries to tell you or criticize you or pull you away from your path, you're simply going to cut them out of your lives for the time being, at least. But this is really getting write it out, or at least be talking about it, and I think that talking leads it into action. But write it out first. When you write it out, you think it, you write it, and then you usually reread it right as you're writing it. So you're already cementing that new beginning, that transformation in just by the process of writing it out. I think that's the strongest way to go. Of course, once you have it so that you've said it 3 times, now you know what parts you want to share and with whom. And out of that can lead to some actions. All of a sudden you're telling one person and they go, oh my gosh, I never knew you were looking for something like that. I know this guy right now. Let's give him a call. Yeah, as far as I know, he hasn't filled it, or whatever it might be. Or I know this wonderful person that you can date. I didn't know that you were thinking of dating again. I wasn't aware. Well, let me set the 2 of you up. We can have dinner at my house, something like that. Okay, we have home and family, well-being and health. This is embracing you, embracing your home, your family, of cherishing it for what it is. Maybe you're making it cozier, but you're making it more welcoming, maybe. A safe haven, one where you can relax, one where you can let down your hair, one where you feel safe. This is embracing the new you, your transformation of what you want to step into, of who you are becoming. This could be embracing your relationships, your close relationships. Maybe it's making best friends family. Maybe it is growing the family. Maybe it is allowing your family to know just how beautiful they are and how much they mean to you. Maybe it is, it's embracing the love. It's embracing the energy. It's about, and thinking about new here. I keep getting this with everybody in some way, a move or something, or we're redecorating. We want to make something more inviting, or we want to own something that is more inviting, or so maybe it's just a new neighborhood, or maybe the floor, you wanted to get up higher, maybe on the 15th floor, because living on the 2nd floor you hear all the street noise and stuff like that. Living up higher, you wouldn't. You get a bit better view of the landscape of your town, your city, your metropolis that you may live in. It could be by creating a guest house and starting to have, so that you can have company over on the weekends, and it'd be like little camp out experiences and, downtime for you. Or maybe it is buying a secondary place to have those kinds of experience, a cottage in the woods to escape the city life. When it comes to your own health and well-being, I think you're just embracing you. You just want to do better for you. I think this is going to be like a natural rollout, kind of. If you think it and you believe it, that you'll start to act on it quite quickly. We'll get a Circle of Doors tarot card. Okay. All right, this one demanded to be the card. The Two of Shells, Harmony. I think one other got it. Maybe it's your moon, maybe it's your rising, maybe it's your sun. Who knows? Let me know in the emojis. I am the giving and the taking. I am the spring and the winter. With each inhale, I welcome the cosmos. And with each exhale, I create my world. Hold your hand steady and open so that you might become a channel for the world's riches to move through you. Do not grasp, do not cling to the objects of your desire. Instead, become like the fertile river valley that floods and recedes, nourishing all gardens with gentle ease. The world wants to give you the life you want, and you are capable of manifesting any outcome you desire. It is not a question of becoming more clever or powerful, but of carefully and deliberately removing every blockage and limitation you can find. So ask yourself, in what ways are you refusing that which the world is trying to bring you? In what ways are you withholding your magic from the world? What happens when you put your full faith in the ways the world pushes and pulls you? Your affirmations for this week are, I trust that I will always have what I need. I give unto others without hesitation. I am not afraid of money and power. My wealth is a mirror of my health. Thought I heard something. Okay. A Power Thought card by Louise Hay. There is plenty for everyone, including me. The ocean of life is lavish with its abundance. All my needs and desires are met before I even ask. My good comes from everywhere and everyone and everything. And until we meet again, remember, I do love you.